Iowa Live.
From the Karl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Blue, and it is time to head a little north and say hello to Brett Moyer at Karl Chevrolet in Ankeny. Howdy, Brett. How are you today?
Doing good, Lou. Yourself?
We're doing great, and I think there's three words to describe what you have when it comes to new vehicles at the Karl Auto Group. Inventory, inventory, and inventory. Is that about right?
We really are gaining in that area in a big way.
Yeah, tell us about what type of new vehicles you have the inventory of.
Well, of course, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, and Ford. And, you know, right now we're getting a lot of them on the ground, and we're getting the allocation to order more weekly. So if we don't have sitting here exactly what you want, there's a good chance it's either coming or we can put an order in for you and get it, I would say, quicker than anybody can in the area.
Now, how many vehicles, new vehicles, do you think and do you anticipate you have on the ground right now?
Right now on the ground, we're getting right close to 700.
Wow.
And that's on the ground. And my guess, I would say we've probably got, probably another 150 that are in between the factory and getting here right now.
Wow, that is very impressive. Also very impressive, I'm guessing a lot of those are going to be trucks because we have a few more days in a very special month, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We're nearing the end, and we've got some really good incentives, and especially, like you say, on the Silverados and the Sierras, we've got a lot of things to talk about there that are coming to an end here in just a couple days.
Yeah, final days of truck month. You see some of the deals that are going on right now, and that 2.7 liter motor, that is very impressive, Brett. I had a chance to drive that thing around, and it has a lot of torque, a lot of pep, doesn't it?
It really does, and I'll tell you the exciting part about that truck is if you hook it up to a trailer, it performs. And you know, when somebody thinks, including myself, when I think of a four-cylinder, I don't think of it having the ability to perform like that, but it does.
Yeah, and I had a double check when someone said that's a four-cylinder. I went, well, wait a minute, that's a four-cylinder? It honestly is very impressive, and people can experience that for themselves at your place, right?
Absolutely. We would invite anybody in to come in and get behind the wheel and feel how this truck drives. You know, it sounds a little bit different because it doesn't have the V8 sound, but everything else, in my opinion, just lines right up there at the top.
Yeah, very, very impressive. You have to get behind the wheel to really appreciate that. And also, I want to appreciate the fact that you're in the final days of the 10-day pre-owned sale until Friday. Tell everybody what's going on there.
Well, at all locations, all of the pre-owned vehicles have a special price on it for the 10-day sale. And you're right, we're getting to the end of that, and we still have good inventory. So if you're considering a pre-owned vehicle, you could get online, and like we talked in the past, wherever you want to do business, if we've got a car here in Ankeny and you want to deal with Stewart, they can get it to you right there and help you out. And you know, it works with all the dealerships. And Karl's plan there is to make it as easy for the customer to do business with us. You know, we'll work with you.
Yeah, and the inspections that you guys have for your vehicles are really unbelievable because you want this car to be the best car possible, right?
Right, and it is more than anybody else does, and we don't waver from it. It's got to be to Karl's standards or we just can't do it. And his plan is if you buy a pre-owned vehicle, he wants that vehicle to be as close to new as it possibly can, and then you'll feel good about it and you'll be safe and secure.
You know, how many pre-owned vehicles do you guys think you have available right now?
You know, I'm going to say probably near 500.
Wow. Again, impressive numbers that are available right now at the Karl Auto Group. And also want to touch on the tire sale you have going on right now. Take advantage of this.
Yeah, and employee pricing, plus there's some rebates that you can get. And it's definitely worth looking into because right now you can get tires cheaper than any time of the year. So if you're needing them, we'd sure like to try and help you out.
And it doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you have. Is that right?
No, absolutely. We can cover them all.
All right. People want to get more information about everything that we chatted about here this morning. Where can we go?
KarlAuto.com.
All right, Brett, thank you so much. Great job as always, and good luck on the final days of the 10-day sale. And take advantage of Truck Month, folks. You only have a few days left for that as well.